Right, well, this is unusual. You join me on a very cold winter's evening. Why am I sat here? I'm not really sure. Probably because there's a light and it's dark. But Snetterton went pretty well. We went to Castle Combe to try and have a last minute beat the lockdown track day. It didn't go so good. Yeah, not blaming anyone. I think there was an issue with the way my exhaust was mounted, not letting anything grow, and I think basically that has put too much stress on the downpipe and the wastegate and effectively broken it clean off. So yeah, we are racing at Donington very soon, so I am off over to Andy's to weld this thing up to get it through one more race, and then over winter we will make a bit more of a decision on a way forward. Wish me luck. So, a little bit different today, just doing a mobile phone video because I don't have any cameras with me. I'm here in the unit, at work, the car is in here. Malk has very kindly let me do some work on the car here whilst I've got no space at home due to a few things going on. So, I'm going to spin the camera around and show you where we're at. Pop the bonnet. So, we have just done a day at Castle Combe, and you can probably see the wastegate there. It's not attached anymore. So, yeah, not the best news, but yeah, clearly my manifold has cracked. The wastegate has snapped clean off where the wastegate meets the collector. So only a couple of weeks until the next race at Dony. I'm just going to whip that off. We're going to get over to Andy, rear wheel drive Saudi, and we're going to TIG it up, get us going for the last race. Is that not the most hateful sound ever? It's pretty dark in here now. Lights don't work, it's pretty dingy, but turbo is out on the bench. We are going to go in and get the manifold out. Our manifold. Now, I'm fairly sure, shouldn't be able to see daylight through that bit. Pop this down. Drop the phone. Not looking great, is it? Ah, dear. We have one manifold detached. So I'm just going to try and pull that out. Does it fit out of the hole? I hope so. Not sure that's going to go. Right then, we're over at Andy's. So some of you might recognise the S4 in the background. If you don't already, check out Rear Wheel Drive Saudi on Instagram. What is it on YouTube? Just Andy Ponting, isn't it?
Just Andy Ponting, yeah.
Andy Ponting on YouTube. I'll drop a link in the bottom of this one. So we're here where the magic happens, and this is one very dead manifold. I don't know if it's going to focus, but it is properly destroyed in here. This is not a design hole. One wastegate. So we're going to fire up the TIG, see what we can do with it. Well, so far this is not proving very enjoyable. So every time Andy's put a bit of heat into the manifold, cracks are appearing elsewhere. So it's pretty safe to say the collector was falling apart, I think, before the wastegate ripped out. So we've got a bit of a back purge set up in there at the moment. Bit of argon going, pumping in. We are trying to weld it up, but cracks keep appearing. So I think this might very much be a bit of a bodge to get me through one race, and then a bit of a rethink. So the biggest problem doing this is access, getting inside the collector to weld it up. But we'll get there. You don't want to make the gap too big though, do you? So the fit up shit.
No, but you need to make a gap to make the rest of it fit.
Yeah. I'm just so confused because it fitted so well. And it's not like we've made the hole smaller, is it? It sat way further in before. So before it literally sat in and you just had a tiny... See, that's alright around there, but on this side we're like 2 mil out. Fall through it now. No more of that. This is a nightmare.
It's up to you. I mean, I can weld
you can
that
just weld
as it is,
can't you?
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Should just send it.
Yeah. It's late, let's send it. Done. Done. Fixed. Right, the bit we didn't say, we've finished welding up inside the collector, and we are now trying to put the wastegate leg back on. Hopefully this might be slightly easier.
Hopefully. Don't count on it.
Right, check this out. This is what we're up against. So, Andy has just started welding on the wastegate arm. Heard a couple of pings as it's heating up, and you look in here. Can you see this? I don't know. Almost certainly not. No. You look in here, and there's a bloody crack opened up in the actual wastegate leg. There's a sodding crack in that as well. You can't make this up. So now that's got to be welded up, and then I guess we'll have a good look round and see if any more have opened up. So the manifold's all welded up, the gate's back on. We've now got the turbo mocked up on the bench, all set, and we need to fill in the gap from the gate back into the downpipe. Right, it's getting late now, it's 11 o'clock, but wastegate, basically that's marked where it needs to be. That sits there, no tension on anything. I think the idea is we just tack it as it is. Tack it like that, nothing's under tension, done. First part's all welded up. We've now got the turbo and everything back off the bench, and Andy is just welding up the final bit onto the downpipe. It's about midnight. Pretty tired, but we're there. So the car's going to go back together. Not long till we race. Right, it's coming up to midnight. We are done. Manifold is back together. Wastegate is on. Downpipe is back together. Flexi is on. We're tired.
We are.
But it's back together. So hopefully I can get it back together and we're ready to race. Massive thanks to Andy for helping out. given up his evening and had to deal with me. But yeah, we'll go to bed now. See you soon. Well, I probably didn't finish that one off very well, did I? You couldn't have timed that. Oh dear. Right, well, I probably didn't finish that one off very well. So it is midnight now. I've just pulled up at home. Massive thanks to Andy for getting that done. He's given up his whole evening, night sleep to get that welded up. But it does mean we can get it done. So only one more weekend until we race. Really looking forward to it. Yeah, I just got to put it all back together. Hope it all works. Hope it lasts for one race, and then we're going to look at what we're going to do over the winter. But yeah, pretty tired now, you can probably see. Massive thanks to Andy. I hope you guys have liked the video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and make sure you go and check out Andy's channel as well. It's Andy Ponting on YouTube, and he's a rear wheel drive RWD_Saudi on Instagram for his awesome B5 S4 project. Right, take care guys, I'm off to bed. See you soon.